Tammy Trujillo, down.
And pretty soon, Josh, Kuma's going to be jumping back on you just like that. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. We're talking with Josh Hansen and talking about his beautiful Rottweiler, his service dog Kuma, who does so much for him. He came back from Iraq with a brain injury, but Josh is doing great and doing even better now that Kuma's rehab is starting to take and she's starting to do some walking. What kind of prognosis are they giving you right now, Josh?
They say she's built back probably 10% of her muscle in the leg, and with more therapy, she'll obviously get more of that back, so I can start taking her out again and working, having her work with me, which I can't wait for that day.
I bet. Yeah. How long do they think it's going to take before she's back solidly on all 4 feet?
The way she's progressing, they figure maybe a month worth of therapy.
Okay.
They're guesstimating around $1,700.
Well, that's the other side of this story is all of this costs a lot of money, just like it does when a person needs physical therapy and rehab. It costs a lot of money. And you've become a somewhat of a celebrity up there in Utah where you live with the papers and, getting on the radio with us and all. And the whole goal has been to help you raise the money that you so desperately need to get Kuma through the surgery and now through the rehab. How is that going?
It's going good. We've had a lot of people during this time of year understand how difficult times are, and people have been donating, which has helped out tremendously because, I live on disability, which makes it extremely hard to come up with the funds. And, there's just so many great people out there helping us with this that, I thank them all. It's hard to, I wish I could thank them all in person.
Well, you do it when you come on the radio with us and with those terrific pictures. I love going to Operation Kuma on Facebook because you're so good at putting up so many pictures. We've been able to follow along every step of the way with you there. And, the look on your face, the look on Kuma's face, I think it's a good way of saying thank you for the donations coming in, just to see how happy you both are starting to look again.
Yeah, Christy and Heather both have done an outstanding job for me on this, and I didn't even know who they were until they found out about Kuma, and these two angels just jumped aboard and said, "We're going to get Kuma help."
And they've done it.
Yes, it's just unreal.
Well, I am so glad to hear your voice back where it is now. Like I said, 2 weeks ago, I wanted to give you a big hug, but we're in California, you're in Utah, and I couldn't do it. But you just were so sad, and now you're starting to sound like you. So you do me a favor, give Kuma a big hug and kiss for all of us here at the Pet Project.
I will.
And we will be checking back in with you. In the meantime, you can go to Operation Kuma on the Facebook page, Operation Kuma, Kuma, or we have a link set up from Tammy Trujillo's Pet Project right now. The chip-in is there. If you haven't dealt with chip-in, it's one of the smartest things ever created, where you can go and make donations to causes that you care about. So simple, goes right through PayPal. You can do it in 2 seconds flat and help Kuma out and keep those funds coming in so she can get through her physical therapy. Josh, you guys have a good holiday.
Same to you and all your listeners. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Josh. We'll talk to you very, very soon.
Okay.
All right. Take care. You have got to see Kuma. I mean, Rottweilers are impressive dogs any day of the week. But Kuma has a look about her. You fall in love immediately. Like I said, she's taken over the entire rehab therapy, so they love her too. And meet Josh. Here's a fella who enlisted after 9/11, said, I got to do something, and went over there, and it was his job to look for roadside bombs. That was his job, if you can imagine that. And boy, there's no shortage of those in Iraq. There certainly weren't when he went over there. And after several months of the impact of dealing with those bombs, you're hearing a lot of our veterans coming back with these traumatic brain injuries. And, they look fine, everything's fine, but they still have issues. And service dogs like Kuma are letting these guys come back and get back to their lives, which is what they deserve and what we owe them, frankly. So this dog Kuma means everything to Josh. He's a great fella. They have foster children, he and his wife up there in Utah. They just do a lot of good things. He's already done the greatest thing, and that's serve his country. And if you can possibly help out, again, it's one of those things where you don't have to say, gosh, I don't have a couple $100. It doesn't matter. A couple bucks. You know, all of the causes we talk about here on the Pet Project, we all know we're strapped. Boy, oh boy, you know, we're all looking at the budget and just going, oh my gosh. But you know what? A buck here, a buck there, you can spare it. Give up the Starbucks. Yeah, you can make it one day without it. A couple bucks here and there, it really adds up, and it really, honest to gosh, it will help and help some very hard-working and deserving people. All right. That project continues now, and we are going to, in a moment, bring on Liz Blackman, and she is with the Center for Lost Pets. And again, we find out so many people are out there putting together sites and resources to help us help our animals. And one of, I think, my biggest fears in my entire life of having animals is losing one of them. We've come close a couple times where they've gotten out of the yard, and luckily they showed up at the neighbor's house, and the neighbors, you know, rounded them up and called us and said, I think we have a Cocker Spaniel that belongs to you over here. And, you know, we rushed over there and just thanked them and hugged on our Cocker Spaniels and brought them home. But what about the day when you're out nailing up those lost posters? I drive through our area up in the hills of Altadena, and I see those posters, lost dog, lost cat. I saw one for a lost bunny the other day, and broke my heart. It absolutely broke my heart. I don't ever want to be one of those people nailing up those signs. Well, you know what? There's a better way than signs. Signs are great, put them around your neighborhood, but there are other ways to do it. And in just a moment, we're going to talk to Liz Blackman from the Center for Lost Pets and find out about some of those ways here on the Pet Project. So you got lots and lots and lots to think about this holiday season. Want to make sure that one thing you don't have to worry about is, where is my dog? Where is my cat? Where is my bunny? Or, well, heck, where's my parrot? I even saw a lost one for that. Where is my snake? We saw a lost snake sign in our neighborhood a couple of years back. So, you know, if it's your pet, you love it, and we're going to try to keep them safe this holiday season. So there's tons more coming up on the Pet Project. Check us out on Facebook. Lots of great links. We're firing them off as fast as we talk to our guests today. Tammy Trujillo's Pet Project on Facebook. We're back with you on CRN in just a couple of minutes. The Pet Project, the show your pet wants you to listen to.